A journalist bundled into a car by plainclothes officers.
Just because I'm speaking about...
A TV presenter tearful as he's detained at an airport. A prominent anchor shot dead abroad in mysterious circumstances. All were supportive of ousted Prime Minister Imran Khan, and the clampdown is intensifying. Moeed Pirzada is one of Pakistan's best-known journalists, but he was forced to leave the country last year.
I feared that I'll be picked up and I'll disappear. I would be jumped in a jail.
You were afraid for your life?
I was.
Now, are you still under threat?
I do get anonymous calls. I reported it to the relevant authorities. I keep on reporting them. Someone is trying to make me realize that we know where you are and you're vulnerable. Don't think that you are that you're safe. And also, there's so many cases against me. They keep on registering new cases against me, anti-state and so on, in Pakistan.
When Imran Khan was in power, there were also attacks on journalists. This is CCTV of one after he was beaten at gunpoint. Pakistan's powerful military and intelligence services were allied to Imran Khan back then and targeted their critics. Now the military's fallen out with Khan, and it's those sympathetic to him who are in their sights. Journalists say they're coming under increasing pressure. We're at a protest right now in support of a high-profile pro-Imran Khan commentator. He's been missing after initially being detained by the police. Everyone suspects, in reality, he's in the custody of the intelligence services.
ये वीडियो उस वक्त रिकॉर्ड हो रही है जब मुझे गिरफ्तार कर लिया गया.
Imran Riaz Khan is a prominent journalist and a vocal supporter of his near namesake, former Prime Minister Imran Khan. He was previously detained last year, and campaigners are increasingly worried about his safety. But like many of the journalists now targeted, he was once considered close to the intelligence services. Many of the journalists who are coming under pressure right now were, under Imran Khan's government, rather dismissive at times of attacks on other journalists.
Many remained quiet or didn't protest very openly, but there were some, they actually went on, defended the actions. The point is that if the other people had blundered, what has happened since then, I mean, their arguments now is hardly an excuse. And also the intensity of what is happening right now, the scale of the intensity, the scale and intensity is much, much larger.
After the mass unrest following Imran Khan's arrest last month, a major crackdown on his party is underway, and TV channels have now been ordered to avoid all coverage of Khan, officials accusing him of being a hate-monger. Hi, Ms. Aurangzeb, Sikandar Kamani from Channel 4. I spoke to the government's information minister. Journalists are going missing, journalists are being detained.
Name me one journalist who's missing.
Imran Riaz Khan.
Imran Riaz is a political party spokesperson now. You have to differentiate between journalists and the journalists who have joined political parties. Once they have joined political parties, they are inciting violence.
Whatever you think about how good a journalist or how biased a journalist he may be, at the moment he's missing.
If the person is missing, I condemn that. And as far as I know, there are cases against him and he has to answer to the court.
There's still no sign of the missing journalist, who's not been charged with an offence. The intelligence services deny holding him, whilst the government and military deny unfairly targeting the media. But few believe that. So far, Khan has been winning the war of narratives. It's not clear the increasing pressure will change that.